I said he's bucking Hunnits on the live, man. He's in there. Bucking Hunnits on the live, and he's in there. Damn. Who's all tapped in with me? Who's tapped in with me? What up? What's going on? Josh is in there. He's out there making that. He said it's cold and windy here. Damn, how far away are you? Where are you at? Cold and windy. Hell, it's hot. You must be up north. Oh, you did say that earlier. I just didn't know where Jamestown was. What is that? North Dakota? Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you're up there, definitely shit. It'd be snowing for too long up that way. Damn, he said it's cold and windy. Damn, 32 degrees in the middle of summer? Fuck, in the middle of fucking, what is it, September now? Damn. Time is flying by. He said, this is my money I made. Look, there's my fan. There's my one and only fan. He makes fucking profile accounts of me. What's going on, man? Look, hey, we got 12 people in here. If we can, let me get 12 subscribes. We have to hit 250 subs before the weekend's over. We're already at like 204. If you can show some love, hit the sub. It won't cost you a nickel, a scrunyon, a dollar. And then tap in the chats and let us know you're here. Let us know you're present. Stand on something. Where you watching from? What state you in? Let us know where you're tapping in from. We got 21 dirty, dusty dingies. What's going on? Listen, if you're watching me right now, go on and give me a sub. It's free 99. Won't cost you a scrunyon, a nickel, a dollar. We gotta hit 250 subs before the end of the week. We're already at 200 subs in a month. We've only been going live a month. We're gaining traction. We're gaining motion. If you can show some love, hit the sub. Look, everyone, it's a homosexual. That was a good one, brother. Look, we got too much money to go back and forth. If you're watching me right now, just hit the sub button and then you can say whatever you want. But I know that's too hard for you guys to do. You'd be surprised how hard it is for somebody just to show a little bit of positivity or a little bit of support. Ain't nothing around me fake. The gold's real. The money's real. All my real people in here that watch know you don't see motion picture at all, Brody. You don't see motion picture at all. You better look at these serial numbers. You don't see motion picture at all. You better look at them serial numbers. Here, there's an old hunter for you. There's an old one just so you can't say it ain't. What? Stop it. Good. Report me if you want to, hater. Don't ever say my money's fucking. We ain't you. Motion picture. What? Mine says United States of America and all the green numbers on them are different from each one. Can you believe that? Oh shit, now what? Shut up. And the jewelry's real. Anyway, if you're watching me right now, go on and give me a sub. I ain't got time for you dirty, dusty brokies. Yup, Health Foods, I appreciate you for tapping in. What's going on? Staying off the grid. If you're watching me right now, go on and give me a tap of the sub. Show some love, man. It won't cost you a scrub. It's free 99. Let's get it. Big Louisville in the chat. Yeah. Okay then. Oh, dirty, dusty, dingy. What? Don't ever say motion picture. My life's a motion picture. Stupid. Why would the money be too? Putting on high heels, he said. I'm dead. One day of work, I get what you have in your hand. Same. This ain't nothing. I had 1,500 last night, and then for that, $10,000 checks was clearing and shit, brother. We get money, got nothing to show. I just felt like flexing on them today, since the only thing they can say in there is broke. Went ahead and pulled a light stack on them, and I just posted in the Discord a whole 10. I just posted in the Discord a whole 10 piece from a check. Stop playing. Y'all ain't seen a 10 piece in one check. Y'all ain't never got a 10 piece in one check. I just posted a whole 10 piece in the Discord. Go to Nico's Discord. I'm ready to turn him up. If y'all are watching this right now, go to Discord and look up Nico's shit and go in the chat to Scrambling and Scraping. It be saying scrambling and scraping, but some of us ain't scrambling and scraping in that bitch. Believe that. Shut up, stupid. What's going on? Staying off the grid, still mad as fuck, hating, dead broke, ain't got a scrunion. One paycheck is 5 bands. That's a fact, Josh. Hey, I just posted in the Discord 10 chunks on them. It was a check for about 10,600 and something. I ripped them. Had to. Then they were like, "Oh, we're taking your numbers," even though I bleeped everything out. Stupid. What, you thought I was going to put a check on there that was linked to an account? Ah! Shut up. I'm not that slow. Cast and Blast, what's going on? He's showing some love in the chat. What's happening? If you're watching me right now, go on and give me a sub. Listen, we got to hit 250 subs before the end of the week. We're already at 200 subs. We've only been going live for a month now. We're gaining traction. We're gaining motion. Show some love. Hit the sub and then comment whatever you want. I'm going live every day, all the time. They know it. It's 5:02. The real people that been tapping in with me, they know what's going on. But, for the newbies that just got in the chat, go on and give me a sub. Turn me up. Light this thing up. Hype this thing up. He said, "Please help me. He's in need of money." What's the benefit of your live, bro? Just to see what y'all's got going on. I ain't doing nothing but wrecking with y'all. That's it. I'm on here to wreck with y'all. I don't make money off this. I don't get monetized. None of that, Brody. What, y'all thought I was a YouTuber? Ha! Street cat for anything. Plus, I get money, and y'all's mad, man. I don't have nothing else to say to y'all. Everybody in the fucking chat that's texting right now is broke for sure. They barely are paying their bills. They're scrambling and scraping by. Like, stop it. Like, don't get mad at me because we're in the building and we're doing it for real. What's up, Josh? What'd he say? I didn't see what he said. What'd he say? Let me see. Quit asking for money, man. This man works for his shit. Facts. Every day. Consistency. I keep telling them. At the end of the day, if they wasn't lazy and you was like me and Josh and motherfuckers that actually worked and went to... Look, if you just go to work for 5 days out of the week, I don't give a fuck what you make. It could be $15 an hour, but you won't be broke. Motherfucker will not even go to work for 5 days a week. They will go outside and beg and ask somebody for something instead of just going and getting it themselves. I'll pull 40 or 50. Facts. He said he pulled 70 hours already. Damn, and it's Thursday. Look, he's about to get an 80-hour check. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Josh. He's making money for real. I knew he was, too. You can tell the ones that's telling the truth and the ones that's bullshitting, that's for sure. Hell yeah, work hard for a living and hey, work hard, play hard. That shit pays off, though. Hard work pays off. I don't care what they said. Health Foods, I appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Shout out to Health Foods. If you can, give me a sub. If you haven't already, gave me a sub. Show some love, man. We got to hit 250 before the end of the week. He said, "Please help me." What do you want me to do? Hand you 100 through the screen? I don't have Cash App, bro, or nothing like that. I won't even put my card in to send people money on the internet. I'm scared to death to send people money on the internet. I don't have Cash App, Zelle, or I got Zelle. I'm lying, I got Zelle, but I don't have PayPal, Cash App, none of that shit. I am scared to death to send any money to anybody on the internet. I know what y'all cyber hackers be doing. Y'all will clean a motherfucker out quick, and you won't even see them. Be asleep when they're doing it. What's going on, George? What's happening? Hell yeah, I ain't seen George in here in a little minute. What's going on, George? He's tapping in with us. And they're good as hell. with that shit. Hell yeah, they are. Facts. Look, somebody literally made a whole profile page of me. It says 502 Jordan is broke. And they got my picture on there acting like me. Like, this shit is hilarious to me. Look, he said bye. Look, if I didn't have a scrunion to send him, and he rolled out. He said bye. He's on here virtual hustling. He's a virtual bum. He's trying to get that money off the internet. He said bye. Damn, Health Foods. I thought we was alright. Yes, it's my alternate account. Yeah, that's lame, bro. That's lame. What's up, Scrody? What's happening? You don't know whether you want to show love or hate, stupid. One day you're showing love, one day you're hating. I guess when you got money, you're smooth, and when you're broke, you're ready to kill me. I'm a sub to that account, too. That's a fact. But yeah, that's not me. That's not me at all. They're just trying to get subs and get clout off me. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I'm gonna report his page though once I get off here and say that they're acting like me and putting my picture on there, and it'll hurry up and get deleted. It'll hurry up and get deleted. So don't worry, bro. It's coming. I'm gonna let you build it up a little bit and get excited about it, and then I'm gonna report you. Stupid. Yo, look, they were like, motion picture money, motion picture, and they hurried up and hopped out of here when they seen it wasn't a motion picture, Benji. Stop playing with me. Get them dirty. I had like 30 people in the live earlier. They seen. I had like 30 people in the live. What'd he say? God bless you, Jesus. Facts. That's a fact. Amen. Shout out to God. Real talk. I wouldn't have none of this if it wasn't for him, because you got to think you wouldn't be alive or have made it this far if it wasn't for him. There's no way I made it on 31 years on this earth with my dumb ass. I know it has to be him. What up, Nathan? What's going on? Yes, sir. Josh, hell yeah, he's back getting that paper. I want Josh to post one of his paychecks on here. He's going to make the people broke mad than a motherfucker. We need Josh to post a pay stub and shit on one of them. Josh, you be in the Discord? You need to go to the Discord. We be posting pics and I just got in there yesterday, but I'm already tearing it up. I'm already tearing the Discord up. They're like, fuck, here's 502. He's done found his way into the Discord now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. What's going on, George? 502 done found his way in the Discord again. All hell. But yeah, there ain't really no motion going on. Maybe I should start this one over again. Every time I start it over, I do good. He said, I am preparing for Temple Church. Oh, that's what's up? Hell yeah. You want to do prayer there? Or they ain't asking for your money, are they? Man in the box, what's going on? Man in the box is in the building. Hell, one of these $100 bills in Russia will go so far. You send 100 to somebody in Russia that's American money, that's like 1,000 or something crazy. That's why I like to, like, when I get a chance and shit and I'm able to get a different, like a burner card that I'm able to load money onto, I'm going to eventually start donating to different people's chats. But I'm only going to donate to people that's like, you know, that need it type shit. Like if you got 1 million subs or 500,000 subs, I'm not giving you $20. But if you're from Africa and you're just trying to stream your shit and my $20 could feed 6 people for a whole month, I'm gonna send it. But if your $20 is gonna go to a gram and you're from America and you're a grown ass man, I'm not gonna send you my money. There's other people that I would much rather send the money to that are really hungry. That's why it always killed me when they were like, he's broke, he won't donate a nickel to Nico. And I'm like, bro's a grown man. He's already made a way. He's doing good in life. Like, he's doing good. There's people out here that are barely making it. People out here got 10 people in the stream and shit that I'd rather send the money to. Or somebody that's in a different country, I could send them 20 real quick and they eat for a whole week. Because, you know, American money in different countries, some countries it's worth a lot more. Like, see, they're from India. If I send them $100 bill, it's not $100 in India. It's way more than $100 in India. So, you know, $20 will go a long way to somebody that really needs it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, hey, if you're watching this right now with me, I think I'm gonna start this live over and do it one more time, give it one more go around, and I'm gonna chill out probably until later on. 'Cause I need to go get some food and that type of shit. That's what I'm saying. See, if I gave that man $20, if I had a cash app, that's why I said I'm gonna go get me a burner card so I can load money on it, and I'm gonna start helping people out that need it on the internet. I swear I am. And not only that, but it'll attract viewers and subscribers because people will be like, damn, this that dude to be giving out money on live. And yeah, so like I could really turn up and use the money to do it. And instead of taking the money and always being the guy that's trying to get the donation from the people that don't got it, how about being the guy that, oh, that guy's live that gives out the money. Let's go in his chat. Let's say what's up. You know, what if I switched it around like that? Now, y'all don't start trying to take my ideas neither. Well, it don't matter. Y'all ain't got the money to take my idea. I forgot. There's trials and tribulations, stipulations to this shit. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be the guy that goes live and I'm going to be donating the money to people, 10, 5, here and there, to people that actually need it. Like I said, you donate $20 to somebody in Russia or Africa, that $20 will feed them a whole month because it's not $20 in their country. It's worth way more money in their country. So, of course, no, I'm not going to send a grown man money that's got 250,000 subs or 500,000 because they've already made a way. They've got it. That $20 is going to go to a gram. They're going to smoke it up and not even think about you. I'm going to send it to the people that's really needing it. So before too long, I'm going to start going live and being the person to just send $5 here and there to different people. Like, oh, that dude's live, it's sending out the money. Watching, I'm going to turn up that way. I'll be the donating man, but y'all be getting the bread. Not me. I'm telling you, I got big plans. Don't worry about it. They're all like, yeah, you're just sitting right here. Do something different. But it's working. I'm getting people steadily, slowly. Every day I'm gaining 10 subs. Every day I'm getting people. It's like it's working. I don't have to do nothing yet. I don't have to switch it up. Why burn it out early? Progress, right? I don't want to give them too much too early. Like I got food tutorials that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna be going to different restaurants and in and out of the city, and you know, putting them on the internet. First, I'll do an outside review of it, show them where I'm at, where I'm eating, get the food, show them the menu, do the plate. You know what I'm saying? And start doing reviews. That way, I'll be able to get sponsored once I start getting more people. So it's like I'm thinking ahead, and I don't want to give y'all too much, but I'll be doing food tutorials and shit like that. So then I'll also be getting sponsored, which means like these big places like Texas Roadhouse, places like that, will give you money to show their food on live once a week or something. Like they do that. You'll sign a contract for a year where they'll send you $1,000 a week or $500 a week if you show their menu or advertise their restaurant 3 days out of the week. You know, or shit like telling you I'm gonna get sponsors. First I'm gonna do the food tutorials, then I'm gonna go live and start like going downtown and shit where people perform on the side of the road with their buckets and shit, get them, do that. I'm gonna let them see a lot of different shit. I'm not gonna give them too much too quick. I could do workout streams and all types of shit. Get on here and start pumping iron and just get cock diesel type shit. Do a thing about making a brick or a spread. Facts. I could get on here and do the jail food thing. Facts. And make any type of blow up. I can make burritos out of noodles. Like, I'm telling you, yeah. I swear I really should. That would gain quick. I can make burritos out of noodles type shit. Like anything. I'm telling you. What's going on, Exodius? What's happening? He's in the chat again, tapping in. What's going on? We ain't got much going on. We're just gaining views, gaining views. What's the news? What's new on the tube? What's going on? Facts, wet burrito. Roll that bitch right up and let it sit. I could turn. That's what happens when you go to jail. It helps your mind in a lot of different ways. Like not always is jail a bad thing. Like it'll rehabilitate your mind in order to a correct way of thinking. It'll also be able to put you into a functioning society and be able to maintain a job or give you schooling or anything and set you up for when you do hit them streets. Because a lot of guys have only been fucking up their whole life and all they do is rob shit, sell drugs, and it's hard to go to jail and then get out and do the right thing. Because you got to think you might want to do the right thing, but when you already fucked up and you're on a 5-year probation, if you get out and run a stoplight, you go back to jail. So it's like that's really how the system traps you in. It's like, they keep you in that system with that probation shit, but so it's hard to get out of jail and not fuck up. You really have to change your whole way of thinking, not hang out with anybody you used to hang out with, and only be on the right path 100% for 365 days a year, for at least a whole year. You have to reprogram your mind and retrain your mind into a correct way of thinking. Because my way of thinking back then wasn't getting me nowhere. It didn't get me nowhere but jails and institutions and homeless and hungry and everything else that comes with it. Shot at, robbed, whatever. We've been through it all due to stupid ass shit. You said I got 4 felonies, sadly, so it means I have 100, which is crazy though, because you got 4 felonies. And damn, he said he got 100, and health has bad breath. Facts. He's on his ass. Josh said he got bad breath. And a stupid ass haircut. He's on him. Yeah. What's going on? Health Foods is in this bitch turning up, though. He was hating at first, but he's been showing love. I wish I could send you some money, bro. I'd send you a little something. I could. I'm just scared to put my card in there. I can't put my card in there, brother. That's just asking for it. It's like walking in a crack house with dope hanging out your pocket. Stupid. That's just asking for you to take a loss before you leave out the door. Even if they, what I'm saying, that, you know what I mean? They might pay for something. Like, come on, man. You're God. Facts. Josh will do not like evil. Josh Ray put his ass in the dirt. Pop. Shut up, Health Foods. Quit coming in my chat talking crazy. We were showing love to you. Ain't nothing but the realest and the trillest and what's with the cash? The real question is what's without it? You set yourself up for that one, Sean. He said, "What's with the cash? What's without it? Huh? Do you get very far without any money in this world? What do you mean? What's with the cash? You ain't never seen it. What's without the cash? What are you without it? International criminal. No, you're not, bro. Don't start that. You said, let's go. He turned up on him. Josh in here wrecking on him today. He's probably over there on break wrecking on him. He's at work. He's going to go back and get $1 in here throwing hot ones at him. Kick rocks. He said, well, I'll put you on for sure and it'll be over for him. Bro, people hate seeing money on everything. That's the whole thing about it. What's with the cash? What's with you asking that? You've never met me a day in my life. Would you walk up to anybody else and ask that if they had cash in their hand? No, you wouldn't. What made you ask that? Was it the pit in your stomach? of being so close to $100 bills but not actually having them yourself? Is that what it is, brother? No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna be humble. I'm not gonna do that at all, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I do this to give people reason to. Like, how long are you gonna sit around and be okay with being broke? Like, go get a job. Like I said, it don't matter if you make 15 bucks an hour. Just take the job. It's 300 or 400 more than you ever started with. Like, slow money is always for show money. Always. Anything fast never lasts. Ever. Slow money is always for show money. You know it's there. You know it's coming. I go to work because I know at the end of the day, if somebody stole this or it burnt up or it blew out the car window, I'm still straight because at the end of the day, I know I got a direct deposit with dollars hitting that bitch every week. He said I made 15 an hour, then a month later started making 100K. See, that's how it goes too. Like, you'll be down bad, but you were doing the right thing and you were making a way and you were trying in life and God blessed you. That's how it happens. As long as he sees you trying, he's gonna make a way every time, and you're gonna wish that, you would have did it sooner type shit. Hell yeah, he went from $15 an hour. God seen his worth. Somebody seen his worth, gave him what he was worth. He went somewhere making 100 bands. You got to start somewhere. That's why I tell you, they're all on here laughing at me. They're like, 502's only got 200 subs. He's barely got any motion. But they fail to realize that 502's only been doing this a month and a half maybe. I just started. Like, when you started your YouTube, did you have this much motion? Were you able to gain traction? Okay, then you got to start somewhere. At the end of the day, they will not be laughing in a year from now, in 6 months from now, when I have 1,000 subs and I'm monetized and I get paid for this. They won't be laughing. I'm going to make sure it happens just for them so they can sit back and be like, damn, he said he was going to do that and he did that shit. Facts, Josh. Work harder, play hard, work hard to play harder. At the end of the day, and a lot of times you barely even got to work hard to get it. You just got to show up. Half the time, you barely got to work hard to get it. Just being present is 75% of the battle. You ain't heard that? Just showing up, you've won half the battle. Just standing there as a body, even if you're looking stupid as fuck, just standing there as a body, you have won. You are present and productive. Facts. He said, when you do that, I won't. I swear to God, Josh is coming with me just because the whole time he showed love and shit. I'm telling you, there's going to be a few people that I'm going to promote out. And if I could, I'm telling you, watch, because I'm one of them ones. I got a big heart. I help everybody. I got two different sides. You play with me, it's curtains for you. I promise. I got a big heart, though. I'll help anybody. I'll make sure anybody's good. Even if I don't know you, I'll help everybody in my city anytime I can. But at the end of the time, like at the end of the day, I'm not the one. Looking stupid as fuck, but still getting money. Like, you're a supervisor and shit. I'm sure there's people that don't like you or whatever it is in there. You still show up and get the money. Fuck them. I was always cool with my supervisors, though, because, like, they were always, I had a one fucked up supervisor at the slaughterhouse. I worked at the slaughterhouse for 7 years, too. Y'all gotta forget, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff y'all don't know about me yet. But I worked at while they're laughing about being a mailman, saying it's soft and shit, they fail to realize that I worked at a slaughterhouse for 7 years that killed 10,000 pigs a day. Remember, there's 365 days in a year, and I was there. That's all I got to say. They fail to. That's what's hilarious to me. They're like, "Oh, he's a mail carrier," which I'm not even a mail carrier anymore. I did that for like a year and skated. But yeah, I used to work at the slaughterhouse also for 7 years, and so like I know all about hard work and warehouses and all that shit. Facts. And that's the problem. Like, the reason I left the post office is because these people were getting hurt and shit just to become a supervisor. Because when you get hurt, they can't just fire you and kick you out the door. Oh, you're not a productive member. We don't need you. That's against the law. That's wrongful termination. They'll get sued for that. So, literally, I swear to you, Josh, They are fucking getting hurt at the job just so they can become supervisors. So they'll get hurt and can't do the job. So a lot of people that's supervising you at this job and they're your boss, they can't even do the job themselves. That's why they're a supervisor. And it's crazy how those big companies work. Like a lot of those guys that are supervisors, now don't get me wrong, some of them did work their way up and like started as just working on the line. But most of them people, man, simped their way into a position like that. Believe that they got hurt, had surgery, were too old, couldn't do it, whatever it was. Yeah, facts. I didn't like it neither, bro. I did it for 1 year and was like, I ain't doing all this walking. This is just facts. I like physical work too. Now we just sign contracts and shit. I just do like I'm a skilled tradesman. I ain't gonna say exactly what I do on here, but I make pretty good money. I ain't like rich or nothing, but I'm well off. I'm gonna say that. Doing straight. What's up, Romaine? What up, Romaine? I just now seen the Romaine was in here. I didn't even see him in here. Fuck, I was talking to Josh. What's going on, Romaine? I see him in there. Hell yeah. What's up, Romaine? Yeah, no, I ain't gonna say I know better. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna say. I don't know how that man finds out everything, bro. Good looking on that though. That was real shit. At least he let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because Vegito calls every fucking. He called the restaurant I walked into. I said, "How in the fuck did I place an order?" And within 5 minutes of walking in, this man had already figured out where I was, called the restaurant and everything, had him on the phone ready to talk to me. I'm like, this dude is crazy. He said, "Who in their right mind gets on YouTube showing off money like they can't be touched?" Yeah, you are really a hater. Listen, bro, you don't want to touch me is the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole problem. It is what it is, though. You're mad as fuck. Like I can't be touched. Guess what? I told you where I'm at. You know where I'm at. I'm not hiding from nobody. Must be a little bit of bravery in me to be going live with all that money, huh? And everybody knows me in the hood, and I'm in the trenches every day. Must take some type of respect, because believe me, growing up in the trenches and you look like I do, and you flexing all that money, somebody's going to do something to you. Believe that. So, yeah, no, you better get it straight. In the middle of the trenches every day, I show off hundreds. 502 in the building. Believe that. You think I can walk around my city with this thing, and then you're going to walk up to me and do something? I'll be fucking damn. You don't see this shirt I got on? You should have knew by the shirt that I beat your stupid ass. Anyway, I wasn't gonna get on here and talk shit today. But he's just mad as fuck at life. I forgive him. I do. Long fingers. Long fingers. Oh God. Cinder blocks on everything. He's like you can't be touched. You're in the hood. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. The trenches. Believe that, Sean. Hell yeah. You fucking right. The alley's right behind me. You fucking right. You see how close them houses are together? The alley's right there, goofy. Fucking right, I'm in the hood. Does your neighborhood have alleys? Probably not. Your neighborhood's got backyards that are fenced in. Your neighborhood's got ditch banks. Your neighborhood's got sewers that run through the fences and shit. Shut up. Can't do nothing but respect it. You know it. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, they all hated me at the end of the day. But then when I brought it to their face and everything I was saying was the truth, they couldn't do nothing but respect it. Fucking big knots on them. We don't care. They was like, yeah, you're broke. That's bill money. Well, fuck, here it is the 5th. The bills is late then. Like, shut the fuck up. The bills get paid off a card. Yeah, sometimes Yeah, Josh, you see how it works? Sometimes you just gotta, with a cigarette in your hand, humble them. Sometimes you just gotta humble them. Yep, humble them right on up. I'm about to go to the gym though. I think I'm gonna start doing lives from the gym. I'm gonna hit the speed bag on them because a lot of people they be like, "Yeah, I can do the speed bag." Then they get up on it and they be like, "Doop doop 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 doop." They can't even keep the rhythm, you know, because they're just not quick enough to do it. Shout out to Romaine. Romaine got that lettuce. Stop playing. Listen. Shout out to Romaine, man. He's really out here in them trenches and he's got real bags. The man's got a real bag. I give it to him. Like, I seen it. I can vouch for him. I'm going to say it right here with the people on the live. Like, me and Romaine was in the Discord, and I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Real street cat from way back, man. He's got them bags, bro. He's got bands. I'm going to say that much. Shout out to Romaine. He's in the building. I thought I was doing something. Shit, he sent me a few little things here and there. I'm like, God damn. Hurt my feelings. But I always like to see people do good, so I can't really say, you know, that ain't me. His money ain't mine, so I can't. But, you know, I was like, damn. Hell yeah, band for band. No, I can't go band for band. Hell no, it ain't even only band for band. I have a little bit more than the bands. You want to go with him? Facts. Have to have a little bit more than them bands. Because a lot of times in today's society, man, them bands ain't even cutting it no more. People got those. He said, bro, don't even got a backyard. Of course I do. I got a nice backyard. Fenced in backyard. That's all right. I told y'all earlier. See, that's where they were making fun of me because I was in a 2-bedroom house, 2 bathroom, 2 bedroom. But at the end of the day, I'm laughing all the way to the bank because I'm only paying $1,300 a month to live somewhere, and I put the rest of the money up and stack it. I made smart decisions in life in order to put me in a great position. So laugh at the backyard all you want to. That's cool. How much was your house? Somebody got on here the other day. I won't say no name. Said they paid $2,100 in rent and were flexing it. They said, yeah, I paid $2,100 for my rent. You're talking from some little shack. And I'm thinking, well, you know what that tells me? It tells me you're dead broke. Even if you are making $5,000 a month, you're still dead broke. Because fuck, you're paying $2,100 to live. You're only sleeping there because you got to work all the time just to pay for that house. So if anything, you made an impulse buy right there and put yourself a little bit further in life back. A little bit further back in life now. Off of that decision. That wasn't a very smart decision. My mortgage only 900, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Man, shout out to Oscar. That's what I'm saying. Mine's 1,300 and I'm only in a 2 bedroom. Like, that's cheap though, man. 900 for mortgage is cheap. That's a deal. Like, that's a smart decision right there. You definitely need to go with that, of course. Hell yeah. He says interest rate's 2.9, so he's paying on it. He's ready to own that bitch. He's making progress. He's working towards something. Goals are set. They're being achieved slowly but surely. That's what's up. Interest rate ain't bad either. 2.9 is good because if you try to go get a house right now, trust me, I've done already looked. The interest rate's 5-6% right now, and shit, housing is just like gold right about now. It's as high as it's ever been. You know, gold's at $3,500 an ounce. They got me ready to go sell all my shit because you got to think I wore this shit for 2 or 3 years, and then I'm gonna go sell it and get more than I paid for it. So it's like gold's an investment at the end of the day. You see me rocking the chain and it looks real cool, but if I ever fall on hard times and I go sell this, not only did I look cool and rock it for 2 years straight, but I'm going to go get almost double what I paid for it and probably go buy another chain and pocket some money. That's what I'm saying. Smart decisions. You're looking at this like, oh, he thinks he's cool. He's got this big gold chain. And I'm looking at it like, oh, this is something to fall back on. This is just an investment. You shouldn't even be paying attention to that. If anything ever goes south, I get locked up. Anything, take the chain and go sell it. Gold scrap, you know. If it's 3,500 an ounce, and you know, okay, then we ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, it's all about making smart decisions in life. Don't sit there and go buy you a fucking nice Mustang because you got good credit and can do it, and you think that you're working a job and you'll be fine. Because anything in life happens, and anything happens all the time. Anything happens all the time, so you always need to be prepared for the next thing to go wrong. Because a lot of times when shit goes wrong in my life, it don't even go wrong for me because I'm already prepared for it. It just set back a month or two. It's a setback for me. It's not a loss ever. But I remember when, if something ever happened, the car broke down, I lost the job, it was a loss. Everything else might come with it. But when you work hard and you put your money up and don't spend it on silly shit, and don't go get this nice car because you want it, or don't go buy a bigger house because you're tired of looking at the same one you've been in for 3 years, you know, you'll set yourself up in the long run. Bond money, straight. That's what I'm saying. They're not even worried about my mind. They're not even thinking how I'm thinking. They're like, oh, the jewelry's fake. I'm like, oh, this is fucking keeping me safe. We mean the jewelry's fake? What? This is keeping me safe. And then don't ever try me because it's like you'll lose your life over this. So it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, I promise. No, because you got to think that all the knowledge came from the streets, and I can honestly say that though, really, like, because I didn't really ever have a mom. My mom was never in my life ever. My dad was in and out of prison, never there. He just died last year, so it's like, really, I just learned from trials and tribulations. I've been through the worst at a young age. Everything bad that can ever happen to you in life, I've already seen it happen or felt it myself. So it's kind of like once you've been there and done that, you know how it's going to play out before it ever plays out. So you might see your kid or somebody else growing up in a certain situation happen, like, you know what, I'm going to sell this weed. You know what's going to happen, but it took 2 years for it to happen. But, it's kind of like just learning through trials and tribulations. I've been in that situation, so I know. That's really how it is. And then, if shit ever went south, at the end of the day, I got street knowledge too. A lot of people can't convert grams to ounces or ounces to pounds, or can't convert, pints to quarts and quarts to gallons. So if you can't work with measurements and numbers, you can't work with shit in life. So at the end of the day, that I was laughing at them because, they were on here calling me slow and shit and didn't know me. And I had never smoked my mind really or let them know where I was at, mentally. And that's why I thought it was funny. They're like, oh, he's slow by the way listen to how he talks. Listen. And I'm like, yeah, because I got a country/hood slang. They think I'm slow. And really, I'm laughing at them like, man, can't be as slow as you, though, because you're down bad. And plus, I'm the most positive person ever, man. I try to stay positive all the time because when I get negative, it gets ugly. It gets dark outside. 22 grams is an ounce. No, brother. 28 grams is an ounce. 28 grams is an ounce. A quarter pound is 112 grams. A half pound is 224 grams. And a whole pound is 448. And then you start small, you know what I'm saying? Your half quarter is 3.5. Quarter bag is 7. Half ounce is, 14. A whole one is 28. QP 112, half pound 224. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk numbers though, but no. Whoever just said that fucking, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoever just said that an ounce is 22 grams is goofy, and they've been getting ripped off for the longest, and they need to go to the smoke shop and buy a scale. I don't know who you been fucking with, but they've been getting an extra quarter bag off you every time they sell to you. Damn. That's ugly. They've been getting them for a whole quarter. He said, yeah, an ounce is 22 grams. Hell yeah, it is, brother. You bet your ass it is. They pull up to wherever he's at. No, don't worry about gas, bro. It's all good. I'm right around the corner anyway. And then it takes them an hour to get there. They are fucking you up. Well, they love you. I bet you've been going through the same person for years, too. Because if you would have done figured out by now that you're getting got. I'm not going to lie. They did you bad, Watson. That's fucked up. Hell no. He said, y'all for real, let me Google it. Hold up. You ain't never sold a scrunion. You couldn't sell water to a whale. You couldn't sell ice to an Eskimo. You couldn't hustle a hustler. You couldn't play a player. Goofy, we know you ain't sold a piece of candy in school if you wanted to. You couldn't sell a bag of pot if Jesus asked you to, Watson. Don't ever talk to me again. You've been getting robbed for years on quarters. Couldn't sell water to a whale, ice to an Eskimo. Couldn't sell crack to a crack fiend. Couldn't sell white to a honky. Big goofball. Damn, y'all was right, stupid. That's common knowledge. How long have you been smoking for? Or you don't smoke, do you? You got ripped. This guy's a nerd. I try not to joke on him and shit, because I know he's a little slow and shit, but I have to, like. Hell yeah, what's going on, Rockety? Damn, I need to get a haircut. Hell yeah, I got 9 people in here. What's going on? Got 9 people, and I was gonna start the live over because wasn't no motion. He said, dude always hits me back quick as fuck. I get why now. Damn, I really do think you've been getting got. That's sad, brother. They did you ornery. Damn, they did you ornery, Watson. They've been getting you for years, stupid. Where's Romaine at, man? Where's Romaine in the chat? Romaine. Get him in the get him together, Romaine. I know he's gotta be playing right now, cause how stupid are you to say? But you know what? I know he's not playing because he said that in Nico's chat too a while back. He did say that an ounce was 22 grams a while back. I remember it. He's just really an idiot. Yeah, he's just really a goofy. That's all there is to it. RJ killed him though. He said, I know you. Watson's playing, right? Nah, I don't think he was playing. I just think he's a retard. I just think he's a retarded little bastard. Watson's calling his plug right now. Facts. Damn, bro, you told me it was 22. I'm just now finding out from Google it was 28. Stupid. He's an idiot for that one. Yeah. Yeah. Ah! He said they're telling him a quarter's 5. I swear. That man comes and gets he can't even buy a half quarter because they don't know what to tell him. A half quarter's 1.5 on the day. And then he's like, well, I thought a gram was 1. You know what I'm saying? He don't know. He hung up on me and now it's going to voicemail. I'm fucking dead. I see the funniest shit on here. I swear to God, I do. I see the craziest shit on live all the time. You said I'm 5'2". I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10" and 160. Small dude, still kick your ass. I'm 5 foot tall, but I'll beat your ass. Slow bucks. What'd he say? Slow bucks, Sean. It happens to everyone. What'd he say? 502. I said, leave my boy Watson, aka Slow Bucks, alone. Damn. Burnt him. Killed him. Leave Slow Bucks alone. I ain't gonna lie, I scared a few girls off the other day. I toasted them so bad they won't even come back in my chat. I swear to God I did. They got to trying to talk crazy. I clowned them all. They ain't been back since. It's been like a week. It's been like 4 days. They're in the chat. They're just not commenting. But believe me, they're still watching. You can't not watch 502's live. You can't not, but be curious about what he's got going on. I already know. You can't help but just to be curious about what he's got going on in his life. I feel you. I already know. That's why here soon I'll be monetized and be getting payments from YouTube, and I'll have fucking 1,000 something followers. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, I'm turned up on them. I'm reporting you, Sean. Damn, it's over. It's curtains. Watson's reporting you, and he don't play. He's sending locations. He's making police reports and everything. My goal for the next 5 years. My goal for the next 5 years. Somebody said I had none. I can't let them know my plans before it happens. I was always told, don't kill your blessings before they ever come. I can't tell you what that is, but I can tell you this: I got goals that I'm trying to achieve. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The way my life goes, I take it is day by day. Take it day by day, bro. And what I'm doing right now is what I'm gonna keep doing because it's working. So I can't really say, where I wanna, because like I'm already where I wanna see myself type shit. But like it just gets better from here. I know that. But like at the end of the day, I can't say that there's anything I'd be doing different to try to get to those goals that are coming in 5 years. Because like any of the goals, like I mean, if you want to put it like that, obviously it would be like be a millionaire, have like a third source of income or a second source of income or even four sources of income. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to receive some other, like, you know what I'm saying? I could work. When I work every day, I still might DoorDash or I still might do something to get a little bit of money, which I haven't never DoorDashed. But, that's just how I am. That's my personality. There's never enough. I'm always trying to get to the next. He said zero goals. He said he rents. What the fuck? That's hilarious. I have reasons that I rent, and I'm gonna tell you, I rent a house because trust me, my credit score is nice right now. I'm close to a 700. Perfect is like 850. I've never owed any debt, or I don't owe anything off, and I've paid off 3 cars. But the thing is I move around a lot. I'm not ready to just settle down and have a house in one spot forever and be there forever and tend to the, like I move around a lot. I work, and I know at any time anything can happen in life. So yeah, I'm just gonna rent for right now, even though I could own a house if I want to. But for what? Right now, I'm not ready to settle down and sit down and start paying on a house for 20 or 30 years. And when I am ready to get a house, it won't take me that long. So it's not like y'all where it'll take y'all 30 years. DoorDash does BS. I've never actually did it before. Like, I've did it a few times with my girl and shit. We just wanted to see what it was like, kind of, but it just wasn't enough to really even mess with. You gotta lie on there. I'm a criminal too. You don't tell them the truth. Watson's crazy. Yeah, don't tell them the truth, Watson. You gotta tell them that you're not a felon. I always lie. How do you think I got a job at the post office? You know what I'm saying? And that's a government job. I lied and said I didn't have no felonies and said I had a high school diploma. They don't check that shit, bro. I mean, they'll check your felony records like the jobs will and shit, but I ain't, all my felonies are from 10 years or better. Almost 10 years. So it's like it wouldn't even be held against me like that, I don't think. I've been out of trouble for the longest. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy a house. Renting is smart. I'm not ready to sit down in one spot. At the end of the day, what happens if I need to move jobs or I get a better opportunity somewhere and I need to head out? And I'm thinking, oh well, that's kind of a setback, you having a house, because not only are you paying to live somewhere, but you are attached to that. You ain't going nowhere without paying this money. You ain't buying nothing else in your life without paying off this house. So go ahead and be like, ha ha ha, he's renting. I'm thinking, ha ha ha, you'll never be in a different state ever in your life. You're stuck in one city and one neighborhood the rest of your life for 30 years until you pay it off, and then you can sell it. But you got a long time, brother. Who knows if you'll even be alive? I'll still be renting my happy ass house, and then guess what? When I'm ready to up and skate on out and get something new or better, dude says I'm gonna finish the lease out and roll out. You're gonna be stuck for years, planted to the ground. Some girl you meet and she wants you to move out of state and she'll give you a good job with her and you can just work down there and start a new life. Oh, I got a house back home. I can't do. Imagine how stupid that sounds. You're being held back because you own a piece of property, or wait, you have a piece of property that you don't own. Buy it, sell it, whatever it is. Look where I'm at now. Buy it and sell it. Look where I'm at now. He's a hater. OKC Truth's been in here hating since God knows when. It's been a while. It has been a while. Tell them when you used to cut catalytic converters off. I've never cut a catalytic converter off. Ever in my life. I didn't. That's not me. I'm not that criminal. I'll kick your door off your hinges before I take your catalytic converter. I'll steal the whole car before I take off with the catalytic converter. Get it right. Know who you're dealing with, Goofy. Know who you're dealing with. Like I said, know who you're dealing with. I ain't never cut catalytic converters. I'm gonna do it to your face. Yeah, you telling me about doing heroin? I ain't did heroin in fucking 10 years. He's saying something like I'm depressed about it, or like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm still that same guy or something. I was 18 years old, bro. I was a kid. I'm 31 years old. You live and you learn. I've been through more shit than you could ever handle. I've sold more drugs than you've touched actual cash in your real life legitly. I changed my whole life around. You know how hard that is? Utmost respect to anybody that changes their life around and comes from jail or anywhere with not having no help, no parents, nobody to give you support, nothing, and do it all on your own and make a way. And then when I get on live and start flashing dollars, they want to say you're not humble and say stay humble. I say for what? I worked hard for it. I made a way. They could do the same thing. Be humble for what? They weren't humble when I was down bad. They weren't humble when I was taking showers on a fucking stove. They weren't humble when I was taking showers with baby wipes and didn't have no heat or air, was sleeping with bed bugs and roaches. They wasn't humble then. So now I'm supposed to be humble. You're a lie. I'm making them cry. I'm coming back and eating all of society alive for ever downing somebody like me. Stop playing. I make a way. A real go-getter. I'm never gonna sit around broke. I can't remember the last time I was broke. I'm scared to death to be broke. Terrified. Nothing scares me more than being broke. Nothing. Y'all scared of other men and scared of your girls and scared of your boyfriends and scared of everything. Nothing scares me more. I ain't scared of shit. Nothing scares me more than being broke. I could never sit around like some of y'all. How do you even have a girlfriend? Eventually she's sick of you. And you know what? All the broke people, they never have long-term relationships ever. Because they're broke. They don't work. They're lazy. No girl's ever going to want to be with you. You're never going to have shit in life because you don't work, never have a car, a house, anything. But I'm going to have to get up off here in a minute anyway because I'm about to spend some time with my girl, you know. She just got off. She went and made money, made a hard bag, you know. She wants to see me. Why is your alternate account roasting the shit out of you? That's not me. That's one of my fans. That's one of my fans hanging off my dick. He made a profile that looked like me and put my picture. He's lame. He said, I never sold drugs in my life. Shout out to Watson for keeping it real. Hell yeah. I do drugs too. I just don't do hard drugs. I just smoke weed. That's it, man. Weed's a drug too. I don't really drink. I don't really do no pills or nothing. I just smoke my weed, take edibles, and sometimes some dabs and vape pens and all that type of shit. We keep it healthy. I ain't never did coke, crack, acid, shrooms, none of that shit in my life. He said, I love heroin, I love money. See, the things y'all are talking about in the chat trying to down me aren't adding up with what they're seeing in real life. I don't see sunken cheeks. I don't see track marks on my arm, or I don't see dust in my nose like y'all have. You know, I don't see my eyes like this and my cheeks like this. So how about you shut the fuck up and look at these $100 bills that you're not able to obtain? How about you shut the fuck up and look at these $100 bills that you're not able to obtain, stupid? Turned up on them. Turned up on them. Like I said, look at these hundos that you can't obtain. Gotta get the kitty some water. Yeah, I gotta make sure my cat got some water, you feel me? He's a street, he runs the whole neighborhood. He's an outside cat. I don't know. Whoever was here before me left him, so we've been taking care of him for a few years. He's got more heart and he's more gangster than half of y'all in the chat. He does more work than all y'all. That's his wife probably commenting on the alternate account, I bet. Oh, yeah. I don't have a wife. I have a girlfriend. What's up, Brantley Johnson? What's going on, Brantley? What's going on, Brantley? I got 4 people tapping in, but I think I'm about to get up off the live. Hell yeah. But shit, I'm holler at y'all later. I'm spending some time with my girl and see her, and yeah. I'll holler at y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate y'all. See y'all soon.